The NEET paper got leaked when it happened, before it happened. And this entire fiasco resulted in FIRs being lodged in Bihar and Godhra, Gujarat. So this clearly means that there was something which was happening in the month of May, around the 10th, 12th of May 2024, but the government today is trying to project like nothing had happened at that time. Of course, Dharmendra Pradhan initially said that there was no paper leakage, then there was a problem of grace marks, after that he went on the back foot, and we've seen all that. But the fact that the NEET result came on the 4th of June 2024, when the Lok Sabha results were to be declared, raises serious questions. Why is it that the result which was to be declared on 14th of June was declared 10 days in advance? This has never really happened. I've never heard of this, anything like this. After that, what we've seen is that because the parliament session is to take place from 25th June 2024 onwards, one after the other, papers are being postponed, cancelled, etc., etc. The next paper was the UGC NET paper, which was cancelled. And following that, the CSIR UGC NET was postponed from 25th to 27th, following which they cancelled, or rather should I say, postponed indefinitely the exam. The dates haven't been declared as yet, but yes, that exam has been cancelled. However, what is of great importance is that the NEET PG examination, which was to take place today on the 23rd of June 2024, was postponed again indefinitely on 22nd of June 2024, about 12 to 13 hours before the examination. This again raises serious questions, because is there something that we don't know? Is there something that the government was aware of? And keeping in view the fact that the youth have gone against Prime Minister Modi in the Lok Sabha elections, they haven't voted for him, and he has not been able to get them on board, clearly shows that he is on nervous, shaky grounds. However, why is it that the exams which are to take place either just before the parliament session was to begin, or during the parliament session in the first few days, they were postponed, and then they were first postponed by just 2 days, one of them, and then postponed indefinitely. However, today the serious questions which are being raised are whether the government knew something about it, because the connection to Gujarat is becoming amply clear, and that is again a great cause of concern. Another important thing that everybody needs to understand is that the child who was 6, 7 or 8 years old, or even 9 years old, when this government came into place for the first time in 2014, was listening to his parents, his relatives, his elder brother, sister, cousins, etc. Talk about how great this one man was, about the feeling of nationalism, about religion, etc., etc. The same child, when he or she was going to school, was listening to her or his parents telling teachers telling him or her that the country and the world could only run on love and not hatred. These are the morals that are taught in schools, and across the country this is what would be taught to children. Parents would also teach this, but of course they would create this entire atmosphere of confusion. However, today that same child who was 7 or 8 years old is now 17 or 18 years old, or even 19 or 20. And they are the ones who are facing the music with paper leaks. Never before have I seen things like this. When I was growing up, I never heard of us having to go and protest at places as regards the entrance exam to medical colleges or engineering colleges or training institutes. Of course, there must have been incidents which must be happening, but the level at which it is happening now and the humongous magnitude that it has taken is really appalling. And the audacity of the minister that tries to tell our children, our youngsters, that there has been no paper leak. I'm talking about Dharmendra Pradhan. When our education minister, who tries to pontificate on how good his system is, ultimately has to retreat, and that is again a matter of great concern. The CBI inquiry for NEET UG should have been done initially itself. There are students who got good marks without cheating, and they are also questioning this government today. But I would like to take you back to the time when this government had just been formed, and on 22nd of June 2014, yes, mark my words, June 22, 2014, the ONGC recruitment exam, this is the ONGC's graduate trainee 2013 written examination, which was to be held on 22nd June 2014, was leaked in Delhi soon after this government came into form. Another important thing here is that in 2020, Mr. Modi pontificated on the requirement of a national recruitment agency, for which budget was allocated in February 2020 budget by Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister then, who's the finance minister even now. And it was touted as a great initiative because entrance exam, or the entry level for class 10, 12 and graduate candidates to posts like that of a driver, a clerk, a stenographer, etc., was to be conducted under this, which would save a lot of money for candidates who had to apply to 3 different recruitment agencies for appearing for these exams. However, not one single exam has been conducted by the National Recruitment Agency till today. National Testing Agency formed by this government is now under serious doubts, and the entire system has gone haywire. The question is whether the government is smelling the coffee or not. But you must raise your questions, you must raise your issues, you must speak up about the issues which are plaguing the nation and plaguing your future. And therefore, when you talk about the education system today, and the education policy of 2020 will seriously be under question, but the recruitment agencies, the recruitment exams, and the outsourcing which is being done to various companies, and for example in the UP Constable exam, it is a company from Gujarat, EduTest, and the owner of that company, Mr. Vineet Arya, is now absconding. He is sitting in America. He hasn't responded to even one single notice of the UPSTF, which has now filed a 900-page charge sheet. These are questions that are very serious, and whether it is the NEET UG, NEET PG, UGC NET, CSIR UGC NET, the UP Constable exam, the Forest Guard exam of Uttarakhand, and so many other exams which have seen paper leak and irregularities, need answers from this very government. And if you cannot conduct exams properly, the best thing to do is to let it be, to resign, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Why are you not understanding that you have made statements from the very beginning? You have made statements which you have had to take back. Sometimes you'll say, oh, I was wrong about it. Well, if you were wrong and you can't figure out what is happening, you can't be in that position. The best thing for you to do is just leave the post of the education minister. The education ministerial post has been given earlier to somebody like Smriti Irani, who could only go ballistic as if she was acting in some C-grade television serial. And after her came Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, who was writing books while he was the education minister of the country. I mean, like, if you can believe that. And you never even knew that he was the education minister. Now it's Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan who's suddenly being bombarded by all these questions, all these issues, and he's pretending to behave like, speaking also like Mr. Amit Shah. I don't think we need histrionics, hysterics, or acting of any kind. We just need somebody who understands the system and can work seriously on it. If you agree to what I'm saying, do comment and give me your views. Do like and subscribe to my channel, and do let me know whether you like this video or not. And if you want me to make more videos on particular topics, do comment and let me know.